So this is Fraser Rowe. He is our amazing keyboard player. There's a keyboard. So Fraser, tell us a bit about you and music. When did you get your first keyboard?
So I started playing piano when I was 4 years old. So my grandparents had a upright piano that they didn't need anymore, so they sent it to the Isle of Man for my mum to start teaching on it. But I sort of claimed it as my own when it came, and then so I did classical piano for a while, and then after that kind of stopped and got into playing bass and got into rock music, and then from there sort of picked it back up again later on, and then went over to Manchester to study there. But my whole family's very musical, so I kind of got it from them, I guess.
And so what sort of musical are they? Are they like singing or keyboards?
So my mum's a piano player, so she plays classical piano, and she plays everything as well. She plays like a lot of rock and pop as well, some jazz. And my dad's a bass player, and he sort of came up doing like a lot of rock gigs, and so he studied in Salford actually. So we've kind of gone on similar-ish paths. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. And so I know, because obviously I know you really well, Fraser, that jazz is a big thing for you as well. You love jazz. Talk to me a bit about jazz and you.
Yeah. So I guess I sort of got into jazz because when I picked piano back up again, I was probably about 13, 14, and I was sort of learning, like, I was singing as well, so I was learning songs and kind of learning songs on piano to accompany myself singing. And I was learning all the tunes sort of by ear, and then as that kept going on, I kept sort of figuring more stuff out by ear, and then that naturally sort of led towards more like improvisation and over time I listened and kind of developed a bit, and I got more into discovering like a lot of jazz pianists like Chick Corea, Bill Evans and stuff, and then coming to Manchester and sort of meeting like a load of musicians sort of threw me down that path of like listening and exploring loads more jazz, and but it's always been like a sort of thing that I've been drawn to because like the improvisation aspect, I guess. And that's something that I try and bring to whatever I do.
So, which you do, of course, brilliantly to ANAM Harbour. So, tell us a bit about how you're enjoying playing in ANAM Harbour and the other musos and what it all feels like.
So you first gave me the call from Noah, obviously, but it's great. I mean, so I did my first few sessions just with you, without having met the band, and I think we did. When was the first session we did as the band together? Was that at the start of this year, or was it maybe last year sometime? But it was great because we all met up first and hung out for a bit and went for a curry, and then like we all just got on really well, and then it was really nice to actually play with everyone in person and jam with them because everyone's a cracking musician in the band, and it's. And of course know Noah already, but it was great to like play with Aidan, and it's just a really fun band to sort of play with. Yeah.
Cool. Fraser, thanks very much indeed, man.
Thank you. Nice one.